Today, we are in Pune and we're visiting one of our customers, which is Sangitam Travels. I'm at their office today, so let's go meet them. Hi everyone. Today we have with us a finance professional, CA Ravi Lokwani, who's also the CFO of Sangitam Travels. So, hi Mr. Ravi.
Hello, Akash. Hi.
So good to see you. So could you please briefly introduce what you do in this company and what's your role like?
Sure, definitely. So I am chartered accountant by profession, having almost a decade of experience in taxation and financial planning. Currently, I'm growing with Sangitam Travels and majorly focusing on their process improvement, cost optimization, and business financial analysis. Over the years, I have more interest in financial planning and making strategic decisions so that business will run smoothly and should not lag behind in terms of finance. And my major goal is to bring automation into finance.
Interesting.
Yeah, so bring automation into finance, making AI tools so that the process becomes more smoother and so that we can more concentrate on our other decisions.
Understood. Yeah. Automation, interesting. I'll get to that in a bit.
Sure.
So could you please tell us what your business does overall? What do you guys do at Sangitam?
So Sangitam Travels is basically originated from Jalgaon, Maharashtra, and it's in 40 years old legacy which has been continued. And the company is started by Shri Vinod Patil ji, and he has started with single route from Jalgaon to Pune, and currently we have covered almost 80% of Maharashtra. We believe in providing customer a safe travel with premium comfortness.
Interesting. So how did you guys get started with this and what's the origin story like?
Yeah. So let's go back to 1993 where Vinod Patil ji has started with a small music house in Jalgaon. There he noticed that people like students, families and job seekers who want to travel to Pune had no reliable source or no reliable way to travel to Pune, and people are struggling with the connectivity to travel. So he took it as a challenge and took it as a chance and launched his first fleet from Jalgaon to Pune. And this single route became the lifeline for the whole region. And for decades, we have concentrated on single route to build trust of passengers, making it more comfortable, being consistent without compromising on comfortness of passengers. So this was the main strategy at that time. But in 2016, our business hit a major challenge, and that was a turning point where their second generation entered into this business, Mr. Dhanvijay Patil and Mr. Dharmasen Patil. So they instead of taking it slow, they have followed a reverse strategy and enhanced their operation throughout the Maharashtra and other nearby states. And they have expanded their business by entering more routes. Today we are covering almost 80% of Maharashtra and almost 3 to 4 nearby states.
Interesting, very interesting. So Mr. Ravi, what is your current team size like and what was it when you guys started?
So this company was started with just 2 employees back in 1993, and now we are a family of more than 350 members with us, including ground staff.
Interesting. And what's like the hardest part about running this kind of a business that, let's say, someone who's looking from the outside won't really be able to tell?
People think it's quite easy to run this business, just buy the bus and put it on route, that's it, like boom. But not, trust me, it's really not. Every day we have to manage drivers, we have to manage passengers, we have to manage breakdown, fuel cost, etc. all in a one go. And one bad experience can undo years of trust.
Okay.
So the pressure to stay consistent is real. The long-term challenge is to change the view of passenger, how they see this bus travel industry. We have to make them believe that bus travel can be a luxury and practical.
Interesting, very interesting.
So world sees the growth, they don't see the green behind it.
Yeah, that's really true. When you guys started, how did you guys track your expenses and payments? And what were like a few pain points that you guys faced that time around?
So it was quite tough to track the payments because the dependency to make the payments was on a single person, because he has to make payments by UPI or any banking channel. So we have to depend on that single person, and he was getting calls from multiple departments, multiple employees to make the payments, like just make the payment, we are in a hurry, and getting pressure on it. So most like to avoid this such thing, there are chances that they can make any mistakes during making the payments.
Yeah,
So it was quite tough for us that before using any tools to make the payments,
makes sense.
to make small petty cash expenses.
Yeah, totally makes sense. Yep. So, how did you guys come across CashBook, and what made you want to give it a try?
So I guess you guys are running lots of ads over multiple platforms. So one of our director has gone through this ad, and in those time I have shared my challenges for making payments. So he only suggested me, let's give a try to CashBook. Let's see how it can make our life much simple.
Interesting. And what changed after you started using the app? What was your experience like before using it, and what was it like after using the app?
So CashBook app is quite interesting, I can say. It gives us an option to stay on a single platform and to add multiple users to make the payment. So from this app, I can track payments, who is making what kind of payments and to whom. And on a single dashboard, I can see who is having how much balance with them, so that if I want to add any top up or any top up I want to make them, if I want to add any extra money to them, so I can add accordingly, and I can pull up funds also whenever I want. I can see that this guy's unnecessarily using CashBook or to avoid any such expenses, so I can pull up the funds also.
Yeah.
So it gives me a good dashboard report also. It gives me an option to approve the expenses and to disregard the expenses, so that I can take the action accordingly from those users. So from this app, I can add multiple users by operating a single bank account, and they can make payment via UPI. We have distributed our department to multiple users, so that for this category of payments one person can do, and this category of payment another person can do. So that burden which I face, the challenges which we're facing, that burden of making payments on a single person is no more. We have segregated the responsibility to make the payment departmental wise, and now they are free to use the app. They are free to make the payments, but with hands-on, I can track those payments, I can control those payments also.
Fantastic. That is awesome. Yeah. So, if you don't mind, could you please help me walk through what your CashBook dashboard looks like?
Yeah, sure, definitely. This is my app. It's secured also. No one can open my app.
Yeah.
So this is the app where I can track all the expenses from here, like who has made the payment. I can check it, I can see approve it or not, whether this payment is approved or not. I can approve from here, and if it's not, I can mark it as a red flag also. So, and I can see who has made the payment, like this.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate CashBook? And if you have any feedback on the product, that'd be great to hear.
So I would like to rate 8 out of 10 to CashBook, because still we are facing some challenges to getting on board the users, because they have to go through certain process with the documentation and it's government guidelines. I understand we have to make them available. Sometimes they are not available, and to get them on board, we are facing certain challenges, and few departments and few vendors have blocked CashBook to accepting payments via UPI. So these are the few things, but yeah, I can say 8 out of 10. 80% problems isn't solved with CashBook, and so 20% you have to work it on to make it more smoother.
Totally, sir. Totally. This is great, sir. Thanks so much for your time. Your feedback is super valuable. I'll pass it on to the team, and we'll get back with the updates.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice interaction with you.
Thanks so much, sir. Thank you.